Alright, what's up guys? Tony here from Tony's Toolbox, and guess what? I got a new toolbox. Picked this bag cat up from the Harbor Freights. I don't shop there often. I do get dumb little stuff from them, like zip ties and, disposable gloves and stuff like that. They're money for. I love going there for little trinkets like that, or funnels or stuff like that. But I do got some of their tools, the stuff that gets really high praise, and that box is one of them. As you can see, this is my current setup. I do have a lot of boxes, but I do have a lot of tools. So, I mean, I got a whole wall of shit. My plan is to keep everything over here and just condense it more. As you can see, this is my bench, which has no room to do any actual work. So what I want to do is separate this guy on top of the bench. I'm going to put the bottom piece in between, just like those two are, and the top piece is up there. And what that's going to do is open up the whole secondary box, because these two I'm actually going to put on top of the new one I just bought, and that's going to go over here. So it should open up a lot of bench space and get all these miscellaneous tools and stuff that don't fit anywhere, because all my boxes are loaded to the brim. It should give me quite a bit more counter space and some room to actually fix some stuff, because I'm really tired of working on the ground. So I'm gonna do more or less an unboxing or what have you, and kind of do an overall review, and we'll check it out and see how it is. I've seen a few of these on YouTube. These boxes get really high praise. I picked it up for like, I don't know, 300 and something bucks. It was on sale this weekend for like some tent sale thing. It's the 44. It should open up a lot of room. The other thing, I could just move a lot of stuff. I might open up that top hatch over there with all the sockets on it and put these sockets in the top drawer, and then I'd have this whole hutch opened up again as well, so I can get all of this stuff off my freaking desk and actually use my desk again. So I'm gonna, obviously I don't have two hands to unpackage everything and hold the camera, so I'm gonna do that off camera, but I'll be right back when it's on the ground and out of the box, and then we'll kind of give it a once over and take a look at her, okay? Got it down by myself. It is a little heavy. It's probably a two-person job, but I'm really stubborn, and you know, I figured it out. I just kind of opened the tailgate and slid it down. Well, it was in the box to avoid scratching it. Got it outside and flipped it up. It's in perfect condition. No dents or dings. If it got any nicks at all, it was of my own doing. No fault of Harbor Freight. I don't really care, because I'm not super picky on what the boxes look like. I rather spend the money on nice tools. The box to me just holds it. I understand if you're an auto tech and you know you're worried about security and weight, and you know the big truck brand boxes keep your stuff a little bit more secure, but I mean, my stuff's all in my personal garage. I don't even lock my boxes. I don't care. They all stay open all the time, so I rather spend the money on tools. But believe it or not, this is a very high quality box for the money. I've been on plenty of Snappy and Mako and Mack trucks, and their boxes are nicer. The people who have these on YouTube and say they're of equal quality, probably just never seen a Snap-on box up close. These aren't, they're very, very, very nice boxes. I want to say better than Husky, way better than Craftsman. I got a couple Craftsman boxes. You can see the quality of them is not that good. You know what I mean? You know, Husky and stuff. I mean, this one's a Husky box. I have Craftsman labels on it. There you go. It is a Husky box, but you know, look at that wobble. So, not not good. So the Husky box is actually okay comparatively, but you know, I think that these are far better construction than any of those. You know, forget Lowe's, forget Depot, forget Craftsman. When you need a box, go to Harbor Freight and get one of these. The best one I have is when Craftsman actually knew how to make a box. These are really serious, but this was before ball bearing even became a thing. But this box is stout. This is a very, very nice box. This is the old labeled stuff. This is like from the 90s-ish, when it was like my first toolbox. This is when Craftsman actually built some nice stuff here domestically before they started importing everything. For a Chinese box, this is the best you can get. Like I was saying, it is not Snap-on. Do not listen to the people that say, oh, it's the exact same thing. I've been around a lot of Snap-on boxes. This is not one of them. It's very, very good quality. Very, very good quality. It is not a truck brand box. It's as close as you can get without taking out a mortgage, put it that way. You know what I mean? Not everybody's got, you know, 4,000K plus for a box. It does come with 4 keys. It does have the tubular lock, which is a nice feature. As opposed to these straight keyed ones that can be picked with anything. I mean, your fingernail could probably break these open. They're pathetic. So, it's got that going for it. Let's pop it open and see how everything is inside. Alright, so it's that way. Like that. Yep. As you can see, they already come with the drawer liners, which is a nice plus because Craftsman doesn't do that. It also comes with these things, but I doubt I'm going to use them. Labeling your drawers is just, I don't know, like advertising what's in them. What the fuck is this on? I'm just going to cut it. 13 drawers, these smaller ones on the side. The only thing I don't like is it's much like my Husky box over here, where everything's the same size, depth-wise. It has 3 different depths. It has this depth, which every single drawer is, top and bottom. It has this one for your sockets, which is bigger, that I was just showing you guys. This is deep enough to hold deep wells. There's a deep well that's actually standing up right over here. So, and it'll close just fine. And then it has the one, you see these are all the same height. So if it's too tall for one, it's too tall for all of them. And then I got the one deep one that holds, or the 2. There's one on that side and one on this side that hold all the deeper stuff. So that's nice. But I do prefer like how the old Craftsman were, where there's a lot of varying sizes. So if it doesn't fit on one, try a different one. You know what I mean? It'll fit somewhere. These, really, if they don't fit in the one, you got to either eat up your one deep mid drawer or the 2 at the bottom. And this is very similarly constructed, which also pisses me off, but the price is right, so I'm going to let it go. See, if it doesn't fit in this one, if it's too tall for this, it is too tall for all of these, minus the one deep one in the middle and the 2 at the bottom. So, I'm going to kind of try to fix up my wall now and put this where it's supposed to go. Oh, let me show you this one last thing, I guess, before I set it up against the wall in case anyone's interested. Let's see if we can get the lighting. Wow, that's not going to show up well at all. Basically, it lets you know that it holds, so maybe if I angle it like that, yeah, that's a little better. 701 pounds total. And it gives you the drawer ratings. Basically, the big one is going to be 80 pounds, so that should hold enough. And total combined, 2,600. You got to figure it's pretty stout because just in the weight of boxes this thing's supposed to support, because they have the little side, the little side box that you can put on either side, and that's what these little drill holes are for at the bottom. And that thing's probably going to weigh, 150, 200 pounds. Then they got the cabinet, which probably weighs another couple hundred pounds. And then the top drawer. So just holding the remaining boxes empty, the thing's got to be pretty stout. And that's before you load it up with tools. So it's got a huge tool rating, or a weight rating. And I believe it. This is like I was saying, this is about as good. It's the best one I've come across that doesn't say Snap-on, Mac, or Cornwall on it. It's about as good as you're going to get without taking out a loan. So, like I said, I'm going to put it up against the wall, see how it looks, start spreading everything out the way I want it, and go from there, and I'll give you guys a little final shot afterwards, alright? So here we go. Let me get out of the way, the trailer's behind me, but there she goes. Very happy with the box, just not happy with the way everything else turned out. I'd envisioned it differently in my head. These are now sky high. I didn't really think it through, but I really wanted this box, and it was on sale and was cheap, and I needed the extra room and everything. But the ultimate goal worked out well. Once I clean this all up, I have a lot more bench space, which was the point. Just got to get all that cleaned up. So I'm happy with it. I'm just not happy with the way I I'd envisioned it differently in my mind, and it didn't work out that way. So these are a little high. Maybe if I take these wheels off and drop it a little, but then I'm going to have a little, I don't know. Got a couple little things to figure out yet. Because right now, this is about the one that's, I can see on my tippy toes up here and higher. And same thing on this one, and the stuff that's in here. I mean, got to get a step stool or something that's not well thought out. So a couple little things to tweak, or maybe I got to move some of the stuff around back there and then be able to set one of the boxes up in that corner or something, because I got to figure something else out. But you guys are here to check out the box, not my space problems, and the box is excellent. Real smooth drawers, everything. Couldn't be happier with it. I might just end up ditching some of these, or maybe selling that one or something, because that's definitely having more space, and it's, I don't know, it's just better. It's got the top that I could use as more bench space, or maybe get rid of these and then put the few things that are on here, like the radio and the chargers and stuff, all over here, and have a completely cleaned off bench. Just nothing, just all bench space. Which would be best. I just don't want to get rid of boxes. They're perfectly good boxes. A little cheap or whatever, but I mean, they hold stuff, and that's what I need them for. So, alright, that'll do it. My final thoughts on this. Excellent box, like I was saying earlier in the video. I wouldn't go as far as to call it Snap-on quality, but it's very, very, very close. And it's about 10% of the price. So if you're looking for a new box, I'd highly recommend this. To me, it made more sense because you can get two of these next to each other for the same price as or a little bit more than the 56. And the 56, it's a little deeper, and you're only really getting another 10, 14 inches. You can put two of these next to each other for a little bit more money and have twice the space for way cheaper. You know what I mean? So the 56, I think, has to come down in price, even with their coupons. It should only be a little bit more than this. I don't know why it's like over double. It's like $700 on sale. Doesn't make too much sense to me. This was, like I said, $350, so, or $359. So like for $20 more, you can get the bigger one. So that'd be my suggestion. And the 72 gets even worse. The 72 is smaller than two of these put together, and it's $1,200. So I don't really understand their pricing structure. I get that those are a little bit deeper, but I don't think that justifies the huge price jump. But they really have something going with these U.S. General boxes. So big thumbs up from Tony's Toolbox over here. Yeah, pick one up if you guys are in the market. Just wait around for one of them coupons. They go cheap. Thanks for watching.